everyone, I am back again with another haul for you guys, and today's haul is going to be on the makeup show. I went to the makeup show here in NYC yesterday, and I had the awesome chance to see some of my favorite makeup artists such as Denisa Myricks, Nikki Jerome Posley, and I believe she's a YouTuber and a makeup artist, and her name is Danica. I don't remember her last name, but she is here on YouTube, and I'll link her YouTube name in the description box down below. It was just a lot of fun. I had an opportunity to sit down and listen to a panel of makeup artists give us feedback on what are alternative ways and how to pursue our career in this industry and still make money doing so, which is I think it's like one of the most talked about topics that nobody really wants to talk about when they reach that high level. So it's really awesome to see these artists really sit down and really open up to us and really share that information with us. So what should I start with first? I have some stuff on my desk. I have some stuff in the bag. I went crazy buying stuff. I went in there with a plan and totally got distracted. I also saw PJD1 there, and I was so happy to see her. Makeup is one of my many passions, so I get so amped up and so excited to talk about it. And when I see somebody else who's just as interested in makeup as I am, it makes me so happy. So it was so awesome seeing her there yesterday. So I'll start off first with one of the products I have on my face right now, and this is the Magnolia blush, and it's called Tickled. Let me know if this lighting is okay and at this angle is okay, because I feel like I finally have an angle where it won't come off weird on your end when I'm playing it back and trying to edit, because it's so hard for me to figure out where I should actually look on the screen so it looks like I'm looking directly at you all. So the first thing I picked up was this blush by Magnolia Makeup, and I wanted to get so many other things. I really wanted to try out their lip creams, but I couldn't do it. So, but hopefully maybe next year. And so I picked up this blush, and it's called Tickled. Let me come closer. Hopefully you guys can see that. And this is the color. It's like a really nice coral pink, and it has a shimmer to it. So I have on 3 blushes. I think what a lot of people don't realize is that sometimes it might take 3 concealers, 4 blushes, 6 lip liners, and 10 lipsticks to really make that perfect lipstick or lip color or whatever product is that you're really loving that you're seeing in a magazine. There's a lot of trickery that we makeup artists have to use to really achieve that look that we're going for. So I have on Tarte Cosmetics Tipsy, then over that I have on Milani Cosmetics Luminoso, and then on top of that I have on this. For the highlight I have on MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish and Precious Pearl, which was a limited edition years ago. And I also have on Chaos Makeup Artist highlight, and this color is called Vin and Rose. If you guys have any questions about my makeup, just leave it down in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely try and answer whatever question it is, and also include the response in the description area as well. Alright, so that's what I have on my face right now for blush, and then for one of the foundations that I have on my face, I have on the Moran Celebre HD Pro. I purchased this yesterday. I've been looking for a really nice foundation that looks really nice on my skin but doesn't irritate my skin. I'm highly allergic to talc and bismuth. A lot of foundations out there have it. Bismuth is lead. I don't wear Bare Minerals foundation. Had a serious breakout with the original foundation last year, and I found out that the main ingredient that was really irritating my skin was bismuth, which is lead, and they have that in there in the original formula. In the matte formula, don't quote me on it, but I believe it's not in the matte formulation of their powder foundation. So I stay away from their face products and their eyeshadows. I am allergic to talc, talc on my skin, it makes me want to itch off my face basically. Once it's on my skin for a few hours, it turns my skin red, and then I just feel like I want to start itching. And then I also have psoriasis on my face, so I have sensitive skin, so I have to be so careful. And this does not contain talc or bismuth, and I don't know if you guys are going to be able to really see the color. It's so nice here in New York City today. It's so bright and sunny, so I don't really know if you guys are going to be able to see the color, but it kind of reminds me of the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in number 11. The Kevyn Aucoin foundation. If you guys want me to do, oh man, I got this messed up. If you guys want me to do a review on that product for you, I definitely can. I like to use the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer not on my face because it's kind of weird. It's very olive, kind of green undertone on my skin for me, so it doesn't always photograph well on my skin, and it doesn't always appear as is when I'm applying my foundation, and it also can be very cakey and heavy. But what I learned from Danissa Myricks in her workshop that I went to last week is that, you know, you can use your hands to really apply that foundation that's kind of waxy, a little bit heavier, so that way your natural body heat will help to break down that product. I find that the Kevyn Aucoin, I'm going into review, I can't help it. The Kevyn Aucoin foundation Sensual Skin Enhancer settles into my fine lines and pores. I have large pores around here, and I also have large pores around my nose, so I work to minimize that, and I can show you guys in another video what I do to minimize that. Alright, so moving on to the next product, I picked up this spatula, which I thought was really cool because you could just like kind of scoop up product. I always see Royal and Langnickel. I really would like to get their spatulas, but they're not at the makeup show, and I don't attend IMATs. I don't know if I'll change my position on that. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll attend IMATs again. I've only attended once, and it's a very interesting experience. So I really like this tool to just scoop out my foundation, and I used it today to scoop out this foundation here. I also picked up this brush. It was like $9 from Friends Beauty. Oh, and I picked this up too from Friends Beauty as well. And they had different spatulas. And this was $9. It feels really soft, but what I really picked it up for is to really blend in my concealer up here, or I can use it to put on my pressed powder for my under eye area. This video is going to be kind of a very fast-paced video because I have to head out in a few minutes. The next thing that I picked up were brushes. So I had an opportunity to pick up some brushes from Cosetti. At first I wasn't going to pick some up, but after talking to my friend Akuya, she was like, hey girl, those brushes are really good, because I thought they were going to be really expensive, because online they're kind of more on the pricier side. They're vegan, they're cruelty free, they're super soft, they remind me of the Hokuhudu brushes. So I would highly recommend this to you guys. He sometimes has a sale on the whole collection, and if you guys can ever have a chance to purchase that, I highly recommend it. I use this brush today to apply my blush. I like using powder brushes to apply my blush because it allows me to really get in there and softly apply it, and not really like do this traditional motion of like blending it in this way. I could just really press and roll the product in. I picked up this brush here, and I should probably tell you what the number is for this one, because you can also buy them individually. And this is the S125, and I believe I picked this up for $21. I don't know how much it is online. And then I picked up this because I really needed a eyeshadow brush for myself, and this is the D225. Then I picked up this brush, which I can use underneath to blend eyeliner or eyeshadow on my under eye area, and this is the D230. Then next up, from Hokuhudu, this is my first ever purchase from Hokuhudu, but if you remember my video on Model for a Day, well, Nikki and Akuya, they use this brush on me, and it's the Hokuhudu J5523, and it looks like, let me see if I can get, the sunlight is really affecting this. I don't know. So it's similar to the MAC 217, and it feels like skin. It feels like real hair, basically. It is goat hair, so in order to clean something like this, I would need to use like baby shampoo, something that's really mild and gentle. So I'm so excited about this. So I bought one for myself, one for my kit, and this was $19 at the show. I'm sure it's probably a lot more expensive on their website. And they're like very particular on like how they hand the item to you. They put it on, like, you let them know which product you want, and they put it on a tray, and then they give it to another person, and they ring you up, and then you can't even touch it or hold it until you actually pay for it. So that was kind of interesting. Next up. So I showed you guys already the Maron foundation that I picked up, but I also picked up two other things because I really wanted this for my professional kit. Because the makeup show, they had this contest in order to celebrate their 10-year anniversary of, you know, you could do a makeup look featuring, I think it was silver, we could use diamonds and gold, and I didn't have anything like that, so I picked these up, or I could have probably used NYX because they have something similar to this, but this was, I think, I want to say $9 each, and this is like a lot. And what I forgot to pick up, because I didn't know, because my first time ever using this product, is that they have a mixing liquid, and that you can use that to apply it onto the eyes, the face, the body. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. And the next thing I picked up was the Vuitard palette. This is a clear palette. You can melt down your lipsticks. You can even, like, for example, like this foundation, you can actually scoop it out, melt it down, and put it in something like this. And it's pretty tight, so no air can really get in to it, and you can keep this in your kit, and you don't have to worry about things being really heavy in your kit. And this is pretty sturdy. And then the next thing I picked up, oh, and I forgot to mention another brush that I picked up. This was the only other brush I picked up. This is from This was from Crown Brush, and this is the C100 Mini Tapered Blush Brush, and I thought this would be perfect for applying powder, setting powder underneath the eye, or setting powder underneath the face. I wouldn't use this as a blush brush, but I do think I'll like it as a setting powder. One of my neighbors is looking at me again. Okay, so I do think I'll like it as a setting powder brush. Yeah. So next up are these sponges by Alcone. Once again, sorry about the light blinding guys. You guys can actually pick this up at Kneg and Alcone. It costs about like $2.50, or you can even go to the Alcone store. I've never been to the Alcone store, but I would like to go there because I've never been in there, and they have some really cool things in there. And I got a whole bag of these, and they were selling a bag for like $16. But I wish I hadn't done it that way. I thought they were selling like the whole big bag, because they sell like a big bag filled with these, not individualized like this. And I guess they ran out of it, but it's okay. It is what it is. And that is it. I also purchased one other thing, and that is from Alcone, their Limelight skincare line, which is from the Alcone company. And they use organic ingredients, natural ingredients in their skincare products. And because I have sensitive skin, I thought it would be really great for me to try it. I didn't want to spend too much, so I only purchased one item, and all their skincare was sold out. So the representative was just like, well, we can order it and send and mail it to your house. And I was just like, well, okay, well, will I have to pay for shipping? And she's like, no. So that was perfect. So whenever I get that, I guess I'll come back on here and give you guys a little bit of feedback on that. I do want to do a skincare routine to show you all what I use on my skin, but that might take a little while because I'm integrating a few new products into my skincare routine because the season is changing. The weather is changing. So thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please leave them down in the description box down below. Have a great day, guys. Bye.